Okay, this is a video for Carolyn. I found a bit of clay. This is a flan dish. It's not as big a piece of clay as I've used for the big thing, but the principle, the big bottle, but the principle's the same. Okay, so we just centre it with the heel of your hand. Press it down. And then with the knuckle part of your hand sort of inverted, just sweep it out. And just flattening it out. And then fingers. Pull it out and leave quite a thick rim. There, I've got my thumb underneath it, look. Just lift the rim up with this finger. This hand here is just steadying the fingers. Just check the thickness of that. If I can find my pin, here we go. That's the thickness there. It's a bit too thick for this size, so we can thin it out a bit more. If you're making one of these bottles, sometimes it's a little bit better to keep the base fairly thick, because you can always turn it afterwards when you put it back on the wheel. Skim it off. Sometimes it's a bit useful, you get nice and smooth then if you want a nice smooth sided bottle. And we just need to compress the rim, compress the base now. This is important. Get it nice and flat. If it's uneven, when it dries out it'll warp. Just flattening the base so it's even. Okay, this bit of the clay here. See, I'm just outside hand underneath. I lift it up. And basically it's a wide flat cylinder. If you can throw a cylinder, you can throw this. Try and leave a thick top, flat. So I've flattened it off and I've pressed it in a little bit. That'll allow you to score it, and also to trim this corner here can be trimmed off when you come to trim the base, and it won't get too thin there, so if you know what I mean. Use a rib with a square edge. You square it off. That's all there is to it. Turn a small groove to get the wire in. I'll find my wire. Now if you're unsure about cutting it off, you're unsure about cutting it off the wheel head, if you've got a bat system, just throw it on a bat. But it's important, even on a bat, that you cut it off right away, that way it won't stick to the bat, and when it dries it'll ball these sides in, keeps them nice and square. And I just need to lift this off now. Fingers underneath. Lift it off. Just popped it on a spare bat. Okay, there you go, Carolyn, and anyone else who's watching.